is the prepared speeches section. Now I'd like to call upon the first speaker of the night. But before calling her up on the stage, I'd like to call her speech evaluator. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Toastmaster Sameer Agarwal.
Thank you, Vishesh, for introducing me. So today, the speaker is going to talk about the mentorship module of our pathways. In this module, basically, the speaker has to explain the culture of mentorship which the pathways and the Toastmasters is following and as an organization. The speaker may also include and talk about his or her other experiences of mentorship till now. All the best to the speaker for his for her speech. The timer, please note that the time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sameer. Now let's call upon stage Toastmaster Nitika Arya. Chalang, Chalang, Toastmaster Nitika Arya.
Thank you, Vishesh. Am I audible? So I was watching this movie Chalang the other day. In the end of the movie, there is a dialogue that every parents want their child to become like Sachin Tendulkar or Saina Nehwal, but no one wants to become their parents. Remember that one cannot become like Sachin or Saina alone without the support of their parents, the PTI, and their coaches. Raise your hands if you all agree with this statement. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. 10 years of my professional career is entirely dedicated to a lot of important people who played a prominent role in my work, starting from my family and friends who were always with me in all my highs and lows of my life. Let me take you back in retrospect and give you the glimpse of a small town girl's life in this city then. Way back in 2010, I started my first job. That time, my superiors used to treat me quite a villager, a country girl, desi girl, due to my inability to speak in English, correct pronunciation of a lot of words, and not to mention a typical UP tone. And the story doesn't end here. At my PG, there were girls who who did not even leave an opportunity, a chance to do down me due to my shortcoming to understand what is trendy and fashionable to wear. They even made some loose comments on my eating etiquettes and walking style too. Can you beat that? These girls have literally made me realize what probably a hell could be without even letting me experience the fortune of it. But as they say, that God always compensates in some way. After 15 days of my work training, I was shifted to another team. My team members and my supervisor, they were extremely supportive. Rather than making fun of me of my lacking points of my communication, they actually gave me feedback, and my supervisor strictly told everyone to rectify me whenever I speak any incorrect English or mispronounce any word. There were two girls in my team who gave me good tips on my dressing sense, how to match the style, what to wear, what should not be wear. However, there was no lessons on my eating and walking style. Thank God, as they were just completely fine. 3 years of my journey with them was not only a fun but a lot of learning. They have actually turned me a better person what I am today. Last year in my career, I was feeling a stagnant point. Then I thought of changing my job. I gave couple of interviews, fortunately selected in one company. In the month of March, I joined that, and then this lockdown happened. Like many of us, this lockdown has actually given me a time to stop and reflect upon a lot of things in my life and fix some loose bolts. I tried a couple of things like reading, writing, and joining Toastmaster is one of them. Toastmaster, in my view, is a marvelous association just because of its amazing people. But today I specifically want to talk about my mentors, starting from Madhusudan. I attended my first meeting as a guest in Himachal Bhavan, and he was the TMOD of the day. A thin, spexy guy standing in front of 50 odd people, speaking so comfortably without being uncomfortable or hesitant. I actually dreamed of speaking like him someday. Then later on, when I joined Toastmaster, I got to know that he's my mentor. I became very happy. His teaching on how to write speech, how to grab the attention of audience, how to give a message, what's in it for the audience. These teachings, these learning will always be remembered and cherished. My second mentor, Toastmaster Akanksha. I think that she's one of those rarest people who become happy in your happiness. Whenever I receive any accolades, any acknowledgement in Toastmasters, she would be the first one to wish me, to congratulate me on that. She's way beyond in our years, and I think that we'll have a long time together. Her suggestions, her feedbacks are always worth it. But my speech will never be completed if I'll not name somebody who was not officially my mentor, but have always supported me in every way he could. That is Toastmaster Hriday. Toastmaster Hriday has encouraged me, motivated me. I still remember one of my TMOD session didn't go very well, and I was quite upset and couldn't sleep the whole night. And next day, I saw an opportunity of TMOD session in the other club. I was in a fix whether I should do it or I should not, because there was a deep fear inside me. What if I will flunk out in front of the other club? Then I spoke to him. I had almost 30 to 40 minutes of conversation. In that conversation, he did not only fill me with courage, but gave me quite good feedback on my shortcomings, how I can improve, and I actually implemented those feedback during my session. And guess what? I won the Best Leadership Award that day. From these experiences, what I've learned that if you keep an open mind, anybody can become your teacher. You can learn from anybody. And from my mentors, what I've learned that first of all, I want to express my gratitude. I'm very grateful that I meet these people here, and they do not give me the feedback, or they do not just give me feedback or suggestion just because they are entitled to do so, because they want me to grow, and uh, because they want me to grow, and they do not just give me feedback or suggestions just because they're entitled to do so, but because they want me to grow and become a better person what I was yesterday. Thank you.